We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Ryan Borucki gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Lefty Grove is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Into the box now, Omar Vasquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-2, here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Vasquel stands at second with no outs. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Paul Molitor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Joe Carter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike taken up in the zone. Ready with the 2-1. 2-2.
2-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's set the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, John Olerud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grove has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
There's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready with the 1-2.
That's the ball.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Jimmy Fox.
Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Barucki hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Xander Boggs.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Dwight.
Striding in for Boston, Dwight Evans. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And here's a slider for a called strike. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the man at first. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The center fielder, Teoscar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Misses, ball 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, Omar Vasquel.
Now in the box, Omar Vasquel. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Vasquel, a 32-year-old veteran, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Full, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. Molitor scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And it's 1-1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
The 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Fouled away. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Paul Molitor.
At the plate, Paul Molitor. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Carter.
So striding forward now, Joe Carter reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-1 the count to Joe Carter. The 1-1. Misses, ball
Count
2.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Ted Williams, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Left center, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Jimmy Fox, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Vasquel picks it up. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud.
John Olerud.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
Olerud is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-2. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Red Sox,
Good stuff, Heidi.
right
Thanks.
fielder, Dwight Evans.
First delivery to him on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Evans, a California-born ball player, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And it's fouled away. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Omar Vasquel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
The batter, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Two out with the man at first. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And Boggs will make the catch for the final out of the inning. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Stepping in, Ted Williams, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Vasquel scoops it up, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
No strike.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The count now at 2-2. So a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Paul Molitor. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Fielder, number 29, Joe.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The 2-2 one more time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Benintendi. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Digging in once again, Dwight Evans. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a pitch on the way. In the air out to left. Carter is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that misses 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Marcus Walden takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Marcus Walden.
Teoscar Hernandez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vasquel. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Ken Giles is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count, here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Wade Boggs. Line hard to the left side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. Our score remains 2-1. So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground for the shortstop, Boggs. Right to him. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in, Paul Molitor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Takes a 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Pitch on the way.
3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe.
Settling in now, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. And another throw over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, one on in a one-run game. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweep to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, John Olerud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Throw over to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Rod. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Tom Henke comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 50, Tom Henke.
Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a base hit as that's into.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Rod.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Boggs.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Popped him up. Olerud is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Ryan Borucki earns his first win of the season. Lefty Grove struck out 10 in the losing effort. Tom Henke wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.